Okay, we're looking at the infrared from the aviation weather page. And the main features this morning it continues to be the upper low circulation in the Gulf of Alaska. And then from yesterday, this band was stretched all the way from the Pacific near the Guam area all the way up here. And now what we have is a wave on the frontal band, the polar front area that we usually depict on the satellite data. And in the infrared, we see this enhanced area here. That's the result of a short wave around that's rotating around the upper low, and we can see that visually with the enhanced open cell cumulus cells down here, meaning that there's colder air that's associated with the trough that's rotating around the upper cyclone, and then creating a wave on the polar front along this way. So this is the feature here that's going to be impacting the Seattle area later tonight and on Sunday. And then we can see how that's going to show up since we don't have fronts on this. We'll go back to the GFS and take a look at that. I'm going to have to just click through all this. So go to forecast models, we'll go to an area, region. It's bogging down because of the program here. So let's do this. Let's just look at the simulated IR. Let's just look at this, and we can see this same feature. Here's the circulation here, and if we stop it and go back here, we can see how this area, this is what we're looking at, evolve right now. So this is the short wave up here. Here's the wave development on the polar front cloud band, and it slowly then evolves eventually into a comet cloud. This is probably the comet cloud configuration here, and then that low then the surface low then develops. So I'm going to go back over to now where we see superimpose the 500 millibar flow and then the surface. So we can go back to the beginning of this loop, which is 18Z, 12Z this morning. Step that through, and we'll be able to see this surface cyclone or the cyclogenesis occur here, and then it marches up toward the northeast and eventually makes landfall somewhere in the western Washington or Oregon area. So this is a good example of using the satellite data in conjunction with numerical models to see how the features will develop.